video, we're going to learn our next 3 notes on the mallets. First, I want to talk to you about home keys. Home keys or home bars on the mallets are places that you can anchor yourself so that you can find things easily. So what we want to do is be able to find our notes. So talking about our natural notes, if you find the pattern of 3 and 2, this is how we find our home keys. So our first one is going to be F. You can find the home key by looking for the pattern of 3 and finding the one that's all the way to the left, F. This is true every time you see a pattern of 3. This is also an F, and then the one up here is also an F. Our other home key is C. The way that you find these home keys is by looking for the pattern of 2 and looking for the note to the left. Same thing here. Pattern of 2, look to the note to the left. If you can know where C and F are, then you can use your alphabet to find any of the other notes on the keyboard. So for instance, if we know that this is C, if we use our alphabet, C, D, E, F, going up in pitch, so going to the smaller bars, we go in the alphabetical order. So if you know this is C, you can easily find D because it's right next to C. If you know this is C, you can easily find B because it's also right next to C. For F, it's the same thing. You can easily find G because it's right next to F, and E is also right next to F. You can also find any other note. Let's say you're trying to find A, and you know for sure that this is C, you can use your alphabet to find A. So it's C, D, E, F, G, then remember we start over at G. There's A, right? Same thing, if you start on F and you want to find B, just use your alphabet. F, G, start over with A, B. If it's easier for you to go backwards, you can go backwards using your alphabet too. Let's say you want to find D and you know for sure this is F. So go backwards order, F, then before F comes E, then before E comes D. Easy to find. Let's talk about the next note we're going to learn on the mallets. This is an F. So again, it's one of our home keys, so we know that it's going to be one of these. And this particular F is at the top of the staff, so we're going to use the one that's higher on the instrument. If we were using the F that's on the first space, we would use the lower F on the instrument. But this one is at the top of the staff, so we're going to use the higher sounding one. Let's try playing this exercise together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. The next note we're going to learn is E flat. If there's a flat next to the note, we know that it's going to be in one of these sections of the 2s and the 3s. All of the notes that are on the bottom shelf are all natural notes. Any note that has a flat or a sharp next to it will be found up in these upper shelf notes. For E flat, what you want to do, if you're talking about flats, we're going to go down in pitch. So we'll find E. So here's our home key F. We know if we go backwards, one, we have E. There's E natural. And then if we go up to the one before it, there's our E flat. So here's E flat. Let's try playing this exercise on E flat. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. The last note we're going to talk about today is D. Again, if you find your home key, here's C. We know that D is going to be right next to C. D is also an easy one to remember because D is in the doghouse. If you can think about these two being the doghouse, it's right in the center. It's one of the easiest ones to find. Let's try playing this exercise on D. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Let's put this all together. Take a look at number 6 in the book on page 4, moving on up. We're going to clap and count our rhythm first. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest, rest, rest. Good. Remember, you can always stop and start the video and practice pieces of this exercise if you need to. Next, we're going to say our note names. Here we go. I like to also touch where the notes are on the instrument at the same time so I can remember where to find them. 1, 2 note names and go. D, 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 rest, rest, rest. D, D, Ef, Ef, F, rest, rest, rest. One more thing that's important about this exercise for mallets is that we're going to use double sticking, which means that it's important to use both sticks and alternate right and left as it is written on the line. So if you notice, it goes right, right, left, left, right, rest, 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 right, right, left, left, right. Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest.